Hola from Portugal, a very foggy, cold
Very
Portugal.
cold.
Hence the fire in the background with all the dogs and cats and chicken keeping warm.
Sorry it's a short video. I've been to the doctor's on several occasions, which is a 3-hour round trip every time to either get the bandage changed on my finger or to get the stitches out. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that really hurt. That was worse than the job in the first place. My finger's been really sore over the past few days because of having the stitches out, but now it's a lesser bandage that can breathe now, so we can get some fresh air to it and it can start to heal properly. So, because it's been so sore, I haven't been doing much. Rob's been washing up and looking after me, and yeah.
Yeah, I've been a carer for a week and a half or 2 weeks or whatever it is.
Makes a change. It makes a change.
And to be honest, the changes, I've actually quite enjoyed it. I do like cooking. So, yeah, it's been a nice change. But we'll soon be back to normal.
Yeah, well, weather permitting, hopefully. We've got a big job to do outside next week, so...
Yeah.
So we've got, in this video, we've got a bit of plasterboarding, we've got some pruning.
Ooh!
Yeah, we've got some pruning.
That's a swear word now.
What else have we done?
Well, not a lot, to be honest, because of, circumstances.
And we've run out of plasterboard, so we need to go get, when it's dry, we need to go get more plasterboard.
And insulation.
And insulation, yeah. So,
yes. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And when we're able to get the stuff we need, then we'll carry on. It's a simple equation.
Yeah. So, on that note, we hope you enjoyed the video. It's not very long, it's not very much, but under the circumstances. And this morning, we wake up to snow. Just more of a sprinkle down there, but yeah. And it's cold. Let's go down here and have a look around here. It's very cold. Can't see the astray, so I couldn't tell you if there were any snow down there, but dogs are going nuts. So yeah, I think this is the most we've had here so far.
So, as you can see, I'm down in the wood pile area, and I've started pulling some of these trunks out to get them all cut up and stacked. They'll be covered in a tarp for starters, but later on I'll build like a woodshed in this area and they'll be stacked in there. Probably for next year and the year after. There's a good lot of wood here, so it should last quite a few years if I cut it and stack it right. As you can see, there's piles over there. Up at the top there's 3 piles. There's this huge pile and a couple here and another one down there. So there's a lot of work to do. It'll take time, but it's free heating, and it keeps you warm more than once. You get warm cutting it up, you get warm lugging it up to the house, and you get warm when you burn it. So it's win-win-win. The old motor seems to have developed an oil leak. So I've just been having a look in. I don't know much about cars, I'm no mechanic. Motorbikes is what I know about, but it seems dry down this side of the engine, but this side of the engine seems to be quite oily. So I can't see where there's a leak coming out, but it's definitely leaking. So if anybody has any advice, it'd be appreciated. It's also using an awful lot of water. I have to top the water up pretty much every time we go out, and it'll use all that water in the reservoir here. Just on a short trip, 20 kilometres, something like that, it'll use the whole thing. So I don't know where that's going. The radiator's not leaking, pipework seems okay. Again, if you've any advice, it'd be appreciated. Nothing but problems with the old girl, but she's still going.
Trying to get some of these out with some roots on to try them again. We managed to keep one out of about 8 last year, so we'll see if we can get some more and then just cut all the rest of these shooters back again. So these are all the fig shooters that we cut, which we'll let dry out and then I can chip those to put more chippings on the gardens. And we managed to get 9 that we've planted all around the edge of the little vineyard. So 3 down this side, and then we've got another 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all up here. So all along this bank in here. So fingers crossed, planted them at the right time, and with all the rain that we've been getting, they'll take. And I am also, as we're getting the ash out of the fire, sprinkling it on the bases so that the rain will wash it into the soil and hopefully improve the soil for them as well. So we've managed to get just up to here and a few of those that are down there done, and I'll just work my way across as we get more ash. Right, turn the camera off and
Huh? So that's basically it. A few more screws and then on to the next one. Come on up. Yay!
So while Rob's doing the plasterboard, I've made a coffee cake. Self-raising flour in Portugal is not the same as self-raising flour in the UK, and it turned out a bit flat. But it wasn't too bad. So we'll see what it tastes like. So we had this yesterday with no rain, up in the clouds, and it's the same again today. Can't see a thing, but with rain. So outside work is on hold for today. This is where we got to with the wall. So slowly finding stones and building it up. It's gonna come up to that height of that big stone there that's in the middle. So we've got a few stones to find for that side, and then fill the gaps and go around that corner there. But it's coming along, and I have started putting a few bits into this bit. I did plant some bulbs a few weeks ago, and they're starting to come up, which is exciting. Hello, puss. And then there's some roses where these rocks are that we've just covered up because the dogs at the moment tend to run across this bit and break them. So yeah, hopefully they'll survive. But yeah, it should be lovely with a wall and a little garden above here. And then once we get all the gravel for the drive bit, it should look all neat and tidy. And Rob got a few more boards up yesterday. So this one and one over there. So today is going to be this gap and that bit there. And then we only have, that'll do those. And then we have a few bits there, which unfortunately we can't do this bit yet because we're not plasterboard until we get some more. But those little bits we will start packing the top of this beam up. See if we can get over to there. Basically like that.
Keita's got cold feet. She seems to be toasting the bottoms of them in front of the fire.
So we've had really bad rain all night, and because there's that much water running down the steps, it's coming under the door and flooding in here. So we've put some towels down for now. The only thing I think that will solve this is guttering and a new door. Hey, this is what we've got today. A lot wetter than it was yesterday, and again very cloudy and misty and foggy. All the views have gone, and yes, very wet. So where I did these steps is still working. The water's not going through the wall, so that's a massive positive. But it is getting through the door there, because this step slopes that way. It's just running straight through onto the flooring basement. So I'm not sure what a quick fix would be to stop that. So if anybody has any ideas, because we do have the step bit there, so we can't put like a drip strip on the bottom. And if we knock this off, then all this running water from the steps will just go in there as well. So if anybody has any ideas, please put it below in the comments and let us know. Just as a sort of temporary fix until we can afford to get this door replaced.